Rice pudding. Rice pudding has origins that stretch across Asia, the Middle East, and Europe, where rice was slowly cooked with milk and sweeteners to create a simple but comforting dish. It developed as a way to turn basic ingredients into something filling and long-lasting, often served in both humble homes and royal kitchens. The preparation involves simmering rice in milk until the grains soften and release starch, thickening the mixture naturally without additional ingredients. The texture is soft, creamy, and slightly grainy, with a gentle sweetness that feels warm rather than overwhelming. Its consistency comes from starch gelatinization, where heat causes the rice to absorb liquid and expand. Despite its global presence, rice pudding is often overlooked today, seen as old-fashioned compared to modern desserts, even though it remains one of the most adaptable and widely recognized comfort foods in the world. Jello. Jello became popular in the early 20th century in the United States as a processed dessert that symbolized convenience and modernity. It was heavily marketed as a quick, colorful treat that required minimal effort, making it a staple in households and social gatherings. It is made by dissolving flavored gelatin in hot water and allowing it to cool until it sets into a semi-solid form. The texture is smooth, elastic, and slightly wobbly, creating a unique eating experience unlike any other dessert. This behavior comes from gelatin proteins, forming a flexible network that traps water, giving it structure while remaining soft. Despite its popularity in the past, Jello has faded in relevance, often associated with outdated recipes and retro aesthetics, even though its visual appeal and simplicity once made it one of the most recognizable desserts in the world. Bread pudding. Bread pudding originated as a practical solution in medieval Europe, where stale bread was repurposed rather than wasted. It evolved from necessity into a dessert by adding milk, eggs, sugar, and spices, transforming leftovers into something rich and satisfying. The preparation involves soaking bread in a custard mixture and baking it until set, allowing the liquid to bind the ingredients together. The texture is soft and dense, with a slightly crisp top and a moist interior that absorbs flavor deeply. Its structure comes from eggs coagulating during baking, creating a custard that holds everything together. Although once a staple dessert, bread pudding is often forgotten in modern dining, replaced by more visually appealing options, even though it remains one of the most efficient and flavorful ways to transform simple ingredients into something indulgent. Ambrosia salad. Ambrosia salad became popular in the United States during the late 19th and early 20th centuries, often served at gatherings and holidays. Despite its name, it is more dessert than salad, combining fruit, marshmallows, and cream into a sweet mixture. The preparation involves mixing canned or fresh fruits with whipped cream or yogurt, along with coconut and marshmallows, creating a soft combined texture. The experience is light, creamy, and slightly chewy, with bursts of sweetness from the fruit. Its structure relies on the combination of moisture and air in whipped cream, which gives it volume while maintaining softness. Today, ambrosia salad is often overlooked or viewed as outdated, yet it reflects a time when convenience, ingredients, and visual presentation defined what made a dessert appealing and modern. Baked Alaska. Baked Alaska was created in the 19th century to celebrate the acquisition of Alaska by the United States, combining ice cream and cake with a toasted meringue exterior. It was designed to showcase culinary skill and contrast. The preparation involves layering cake and ice cream, then covering it with meringue and briefly baking or torching the outside. The texture is striking. A warm, lightly crisp meringue shell surrounds cold ice cream, creating a dramatic temperature contrast. This effect works because meringue acts as an insulator, trapping heat and preventing the ice cream from melting quickly. Despite its impressive presentation, baked Alaska is rarely seen today due to its complexity and time requirements, making it more of a culinary spectacle than an everyday dessert. Flan. Flan has roots in ancient Rome and later spread through Spain and Latin America, becoming one of the most recognized custard desserts. It was developed as a way to use eggs and milk in a structured, elegant form. The preparation involves baking a custard mixture with a layer of caramel at the bottom, which becomes a sauce when inverted. The texture is smooth, silky, and slightly firm, with a delicate wobble that melts in the mouth. Its structure comes from egg proteins gently setting during baking, creating a stable yet soft consistency. Although still popular in many cultures, flan is often overshadowed in global media by more modern desserts, despite its simplicity and refined texture that has remained unchanged for centuries.